We're going to look at the angle sum of a triangle today. So I've got a triangle here pictured, and you can see that I've got three angles shown inside the diagram. And I've got another little diagram here where the three angles of the triangle have been cut out and arranged together. Now what you can see there is that when I cut out the three angles of the triangle, okay, so and then when I trace around those angles, so have a look, it's interesting what happens when I put the three angles of the triangle together. You can see that the three angles form a straight angle. There we go. And we know that there's 180 degrees in a straight angle, don't we? 180 degrees in a straight angle. So that means the three angles of a triangle add up to 180 degrees. So let's have a look at this particular one. So if I said to you, add up those three angles, so we've got 77 point, actually we'll just start with the first one. So let's start with 63.43. So if I put 63.43 degrees plus 77.91 degrees plus 38.66 degrees. Okay, so I want you to add up those numbers. Let's see what we get. So you've got 63.43 plus 77.91 plus 38.66, which equals 180 degrees. Okay, so if I just drew some random triangle, we can summarize this now. So let's just draw some sort of random triangle like this. Oh, there we go. What I'll do. This will be an obtuse angle triangle, so just any triangle. Now, if I take the three angles of that triangle and let's label them. So, for example, let's call this angle A, this angle B, and this angle C. So I've got three angles in there. So for any triangle, A plus B plus C is equal to 180 degrees, all right? So in words, how could we say this? We could say the three angles of a triangle add to 180 degrees. Okay, now that's how we say it in words. There's another way we say it as well, which you'll see. In the textbook, they'll have something like this. Angle sum means add, angle sum of a triangle is 180 degrees. Okay, now these are the words that we're going to use in the working out. Okay, so the three angles of a triangle add to 180, and we write that down by saying the angle sum of a triangle is 180 degrees. In this particular diagram, we've got the three angles A, B, and C, so we could say that A plus B plus C equals 180 degrees. Now let's just have a quick look at another triangle, because I've only shown you a couple of triangles. It's true for all triangles. So if I look at, where's my little Okay, if I look at my GeoGebra file here, all right, now if I move this triangle into a different position, so this is some random triangle, okay, and if I add up those three angles now, so let's add them up, 36.46 plus 57.04 plus, just using the calculator, 86.5, you should get 180 degrees. So that shows you that the three angles of any triangle actually form a straight angle of 180 degrees. Okay, so that's true for any triangle. So I can just drag that into another position. Okay, so let's add up these ones. So we've got 36.66 plus 117.98 plus 25.36, 180. Okay, so that shows you that the three angles of any triangle always form a straight angle of 180 degrees. Okay, so let's go back to our notes, make sure all this is copied down, and let's look at an example now. Now this says find the value of each pronumeral giving reasons. So here's my triangle. Now I know that these three angles, 1, 2, 3, those three angles add up to 180 degrees. So that's what I'm going to write down. I'm going to write down that 70 degrees plus 63 degrees plus t degrees is equal to 180 degrees. Now in geometry, or with in geometry, questions with angles, we have to put reasons. So if someone said to you, why are these three angles adding to 180 degrees? And you would put in brackets after the line or underneath that the angle sum of a triangle equals 180 degrees. Okay, that's the reason. Now, what's the rest of the working out there? Well, I know that 70 plus 63 is 133 degrees. So the next bit I could do is 133 degrees plus t degrees equals 180. Okay, and then t degrees will be 180 degrees minus 133 degrees. Okay, so that means t will be 47 degrees. Okay, so you can just do that on your calculator, 180 minus 133, right? Or work it out by pen and paper, you get 47, okay? So that's our answer, t equals 47. Now, I know that some of you will want to work it out differently, okay, to that. So let's just have a look at an alternative way you could work this out. This is what many of you will probably choose to do, so I'll just put it over here in a box. So some of you will go like this. All right, you're going to go 70 degrees plus 63 degrees equals 133 degrees, right? And then you'll say t is equal to 180 degrees minus 133 degrees, all right? And that means t will equal 47 degrees, okay? Now that's fine, just as long as you put a reason in there. So the reason should actually go straight after this part here. So this is where you put your reason in brackets, angle sum of a triangle. Angle sum of a triangle is 180 degrees. Okay, and then underneath that you put your answer. Okay, So where do you put your reason? As soon as you put the 180 into your working out, that's where you're going to have to put your reason straight after that, okay? So either way of working that out is fine. Make sure that's copied down. Let's have a look at the next question. Now, in the next question, what do we have here? What kind of triangle? Well, you look at the markings on the sides here. You've got a single dash here and another dash here as well. That means that these two sides are equal. That means this is an isosceles triangle. Okay. Now that's important because we know that isosceles triangles have two angles which are equal. And in fact, the equal angles are opposite the equal side. So the angle opposite this side and the angle opposite this side are the same, which means this is 58 degrees. Okay, so what I'm going to do now is do the working out. So first of all, I'm going to go 58 degrees plus 58 degrees is 116 degrees. Okay, and then x is equal to 180 degrees minus 116 degrees, right? Which equals 64 degrees. Now don't forget to put your reason in. As soon as you put the 180 in, you put your reason. I'm going to put it in after. So angle sum of a triangle is 180 degrees. Okay, and that's it. Okay, so for these questions, you've got to show the working out. You can't just write the answer. Thanks for watching.